everybody, and welcome back again. It is week 9. It is game 8 here in Rutherford County. But the guy I got on the phone, kids, he's already played game 8, and he is at 8-0. And we were just down there this past Thursday night. We had a wonderful time in Helena, Alabama. The picture in the background you see on the green screen is the sunset as it drifts back off the Cahaba River. Just a beautiful, beautiful sunset. And I've got on the phone with me the head coach of the Helena Huskies. He's 8-0, head coach Richie Busby. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm good, Stuart. Good to be on.
Well, came away with a big win, 31-21 against Calera. I was there. I'm going to let you talk first, and then I'll talk. Let's go into that game.
Well, unlike, I don't know, we're a slow starting team. We have been in the past. And, we jump out 17-0 and take that lead into halftime and come out and get the ball in the second half. And, we go for it there on our 47-yard line, 4th and 1. We put our big linebacker in the Wildcat. We kind of miss a block, and they stop us. And, you were there, saw it. It kind of changed the momentum of the game. And, I was kind of kicking myself, but, I just felt like at that time of the game, if we could take that drive and score and, go up 24-0, I thought it would, kind of break their spirit a little bit. But it kind of backfired on us. They come back and end up taking the lead. Of course, our kids do what they've done many, many times. I've been there for 4 years. They found a way to put together a drive, and, we end up doing what we needed to do there in the end.
Boy, the quarterback stayed real composed. Delivered a sweet pass to your big tight end. You had a mismatch there. I mean, who doesn't take advantage of that mismatch? He did a little stop, froze his feet, and then he took off, and it was done, and caught the pass with ease. And he's a playmaker, but your tailback, Washington, was also a playmaker. I called his name all night, and man, he really carried the ground for you and just kept on. And then you come back in, like you said, with that Wildcat with Roberto and so working some of those other guys in just to give a little bit of break and a little bit of a different look. That's what you were doing, wasn't it, Coach?
Yeah, our tailback, our offensive line's done a great job. But our tailback, I think he's rushed for almost 1,100 yards in the last 4 games, 15 touchdowns, and he's carried the load through the thick of the schedule. And we've got this Friday night, we've got to start to getting another back ready because he's carried the ball almost 200 times this season, and he's a sophomore, so he's wearing down a little bit. So we're going to try to rest him. The team we're playing, Stanhope's probably not the team to rest him against. They probably got the best front that we've seen on both sides of the ball this far in the season.
Well, but it is a region game. It'll be an away game, another true test for your team because you're going to host that playoff game. Congratulations on your region champion right now. You are the region champions according to the Twitter feed I saw and everything. And congrats on that. Yeah. And is that your first one as far as a head coach?
No, I won
Excuse
several
me?
at Fultondale, but it's actually we've won 2 out of the last 3 years at Helena. Last year we had to forfeit the game to Pelham because of COVID, which may have given us 3 in a row, but we've won 2 out of the last 3.
Okay.
Region championships.
Okay. So you got this Stanhope Elmore, and like you said, they got a big line. What do they like to do? Are they a spread team? Are they just line it up and try to ground and pound? What are you looking at?
Well, they mirror, they kind of look like, they run the same offense we do. They've got a couple of really good tight ends, and they're going to try to run the ball, and but they got a few playmakers on the edge that we're going to have to deal with. So they're pretty balanced. Defensively, they're big up front, and they're athletic. So it'll be a test for us for sure. Especially our first true road trip of the season. We play Pelham on the road, but it's a couple miles across town, so it's not a real true road trip. This will be the first time we've got to go. First time we'll play on grass this year too, which is interesting after 9 games, or going into 9 games.
Well, I like grass. I love it. But anyway, so how far is this school away? So, because I know you're expecting a big crowd, but how far is it away? You guys will travel well.
It's probably an hour and 15, hour and 30 minutes. It's right outside of Montgomery.
Okay.
From Birmingham, so it's not too long of a trip.
Yeah, you don't have to go back through Birmingham, so all you'll do is your kids will just jump on 65, ride down, stop a couple places and be right there at the stadium. So that'll be a good little trip and everything. And you looking forward to it, Coach? You looking forward to getting on the road to see what you got?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to, if we're going to make a run of the playoffs, we're going to have to be able to go on the road and win. So, I'm interested to see how we kind of deal with our first road trip, travel and all that kind of stuff. And it's different. So we'll see how they do with a young team. It can be a challenge sometimes.
Well, I hope it's not a trap game. That's what some might call up here. They call it the game you're not expecting. You expect to win, or you go in flat, or whatever you may call it. It is that time of like you said, the lull of the season before it starts the second season. But we wish you the best of luck. We wish you safe travels, and as I said before, I got on deepest sympathy to you and your family about the passing of your father, and Judy and I and the rest of the staff will be thinking about you, Coach.
Well, I sure do appreciate it, Stork, and hopefully next year y'all can come back down, because we sure did enjoy having you.
Well, I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't set any fires. Everybody got mad. I hope everybody enjoyed it. It is truly. It starts off. The broadcast is truly for the players, and then the second part is you end up with a nice copy. My wife, I gotta give her credit, man. She can cut a video. I mean, she's got all 22 in there, and there's no shaking. You should have been able to cut that video up I sent you, and that's one of the toys every coach gets after every broadcast. You get that same treatment. You get the cut video and get all that from me, and that's only because. There's a lot of coaches, they like that angle. They want that 22 look as it starts, and she does a good job of it.
She did a great job, and we sure do appreciate it.
All righty, Coach. We'll talk to you next week, and safe travels and come away with a big win.
All right, thank you, Stork. Go Huskies.
Go Huskies.